Wait, what? It's 6:41. Being that Bridget Ryan has the day off, I'm joined by Edmonton's sharpest dresser this morning, Carla Turner.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, well, there are some amazing designs, mind-blowing designs through until the end of September in Montreal. So I find it even amazing when I'm driving down the street and I can look at someone's hedges and they're perfectly level, they're perfectly straight. That to me is mind-blowing enough.
Yeah.
Until you take a look
By
at
mind-blowing,
some
you mean OCD.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Let's say it how it is, tell it how it is. Isn't this crazy? So some of these designers, there are more than 100 cities from 25 countries taking part, 22,000 plant species, and more than 2,000 entries here for this topiary competition that happens every 3 years. Mosaic Culture Internationale de Montreal. I do not speak French. Look at this.
That's unbelievable.
So not only are they spending, hundreds of hours.
Wait a second,
what is that? But see, there's 22,000 plant species. So
if that is a hedge, come on, for real?
No, there's 22,000 plant species, and the artists are allowed to spray paint. So if they did it black, right, maybe it's a green type. But like the lemurs here.
Yeah.
So I still think the first one takes the cake, though. That woman at the very beginning. I still think that's the most amazing one. So if you have the time and the cash, end of September, fly down to Montreal. Check out some of these amazing works of art.
For a second, look at that right there on the
or
whatever that is. Yeah, some sort of reptile.
Nemo, it could be Nemo?
Unreal. I thought you were going to show there was another hedge trimming story that could have got you. Did you see the story of a guy in Ontario that the police had to show up and he had his hedge was like a fist, except for it was giving the "we're number one" sign. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he had to cut off one of the fingers.
Yeah.
I was wondering, how is Carla going to show this on Say What without looking for work? Check this out. Someecards.com is where we found this spelling mistakes that could drive you crazy, but these ones are absolutely hilarious. Let's get right to it. No school. It's Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Or what about this one? Laping to Literacy Night. Why not attend that one? There's the Neighborhood Charter School entrance. Of course, you've also got this. Look at this one. This is actually like bolted onto the wall.
Awful.
Public schools, where your children will go, what about this? That's a tough talk to have. That's a tough talk to have, isn't it? There's the Chalanger Learning Center.
This is painful.
Right?
No.
How about that? Come on. That's kind of a forever mistake, at least until you can get it painted over or sandblasted. There's the Westchester Community College. This is kind of embarrassing because I can't find the spelling mistake. So we better go to the restyling. Thank you. I'm like,
I know some of these I don't find, and I like to.
You know, sometimes your eyes just shoot right over it. So anyway, there you have it. Absolutely hilarious spelling mistakes.
Planig.
Of course, Planig. All parents invited. It's like, get back up there and fix your mistakes.
And this is, some of these are very high. Sometimes this isn't a case of a rebellious person coming and saying, I'm going to switch these around.
But you know what? Sometimes it's just, you're thinking of other things. Tanera McLean tweeted me just about 10 minutes ago. She said, isn't it the worst when you send out a tweet, you don't notice it, and then it starts getting traction? You're like trying to delete it and get it out of there.
I know. It's painful. But this is about paying attention to detail. I find a lot of people don't pay attention to detail.
No, it's cool to be a grammar nerd, kids.
Yes,
it's cool to be a spelling nerd. Fight the good fight.
Yeah, geez. All right. This is not cool, all right? So a Turkish man has been trying for 20 years to quit smoking, so I can only imagine what this is like. He smokes something like 2 packs a day. He's made promises to his wife, to his late father. Well, now, he's like, you know what, I can't even do this anymore. The only way is he looked at a helmet and thought, this is it. I have inspiration to build a cage. And his wife originally was not impressed with this, and now she realizes, well, that it's actually kind of working. So she locks the cage on first thing in the morning, takes the key while he goes to work, just at the off chance that he should have a weak moment and want to smoke a cigarette. So there's 130 feet of copper wire used to
Can we acknowledge the cast on his hand, too? Like, what's this guy's deal? This looks like the world's most wanted man.
Well, and the thing is, this is also a diet plan as well, because he can only fit very thin crackers through the cage and a small, skinny straw. And it looks like he walks to work. So
smokers are going to find a way to smoke. This is only going to challenge him to be innovative. I promised cat lovers I'd get to these photos, so I'm going to get to them real quick. Thanks to Scott for passing this along on Twitter. You can follow him at Scott Film Critic. Right?
What?
Can you see it? Check it out. A cat with a cat on its fur.
This is amazing.
This is why you got to tune in to Say What. It's time for the BT Trivia question of the day.